try now.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Give me some energy. Are you ready?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay. Are you charged or
Yeah.
do you need some supercharge from exams? You need to supercharge.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Let me supercharge her. Okay, so which one do you want? I've got the caffeine free. I've got the relaxation.
Okay.
And I've got the that's what? Natural caffeine.
I'll have.
But they're all supercharged.
I'll have harmony.
Okay. Harmony for you, darling. Thanks, McNabs.
Right.
Okay. Sort yourself out.
Thank you.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Fihla-Ngema's sister. She is the artist. She is the line. Well, we will be
You'll be selling art.
yeah, and I'll get to ask her some questions. We'll have Q&As at the end.
Yeah.
And we'll get to know about Nomo and then we'll get to know about the painting and whoever's going to take it home after an hour.
It's the end of the day.
Yes.
Okay.
So, this is, tell us about it. What is this all about?
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Nomonde Fihla and this is my baby sister Anele Fihla. And she's the presenter today and I'm the artist. Okay, so today we're gonna have an auction about the African lion, which is this painting that I did. So I'm a painter based in Johannesburg. I'm a mom to two beautiful kids. I'm a wife to Mr. Ngema, and yeah, based in Joburg, and this is my studio. A good friend of mine, Percy, set it up for me for the auction. I mean, he made it look this beautiful, and I'm so grateful to him. Yay! So this is just like a quick setup, and voila. Okay, so today we're having an auction for this painting over here.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so first of all, my style of art is black and white with a touch of color. Yeah, so the black and white is the base of the whole thing. So it starts with a white canvas. I bring in black paint. I create an image. I distort it. My art pieces are mostly distorted art, you know, because I mean, art is what you see. What I see is not something you would see in art, okay? So everyone translates art differently, alright? So,
And sometimes I see things in green.
well, I dream in color. So anyways, once the base is done and then the black is in and the whole image is complete, I then sit back and give it maybe 2 or 3 days to dry, and also for me to be inspired of what colors now do I bring into the art piece. Yeah? So then I come back to the studio, look at the art piece over again, start mixing color. When I've mixed the color, I then add texture. It can be any medium in terms of texture. It depends on how I'm feeling, and sometimes it depends on what my client wants.
Okay, let me hold you there. But for this art in particular, what inspired you? And yeah, just tell us about the African lion.
Okay. So my presenter, yeah.
Let's focus.
Okay. So I started this just a week after they announced a lockdown. All right, and when I was sitting at home, I'm thinking, okay, do I have enough supplies? Do I have my paints there? And what should I paint? So because I was on lockdown, I was not really inspired because I was not out there to look at the world and decide what to paint. So I decided to paint a lion.
And the colors, it looks fierce.
Okay, so it was going to be a clean lion in the beginning, and I thought maybe I should leave it at black and white. But now the lockdown was so long. And in April, because I started this in March, in April I started thinking, okay, maybe if I just add one color. If I add one color, maybe the painting will be complete. Okay. And then I added, the first color I added was, it started with yellow. So I just had yellow.
I remember it used to be your favorite color at some point.
Growing up, yeah, yes. Yeah. Yellow's my favorite color until I found love in black. Like, yeah.
Okay. And how much would you like this paint to go for?
Oh wait, but I'm still explaining.
Okay.
I'm still explaining. Unless you ask me the colors. I'm still explaining the colors.
Okay.
So I started with yellow. and then that color got blue. I saw blue, that's go, man. It needs more color, that's green.
This is what I said. Cut. Let's reach it.
That's it, green, that's it. That's it. Lime, that's it. Yeah, you can see all the colors in there. And then I stopped. And I was like, no, it needs more texture, more. And then I started splashing white paint on top, and then I ended up adding more strokes. So this was the last part, the eyes. This was the last part of the whole entire painting. And once I've done the eyes, I was like, okay, this is done. And then the kids came into the studio, and husband came into the studio, and obviously those are like my #1 fans. Whoop, whoop.
It looks nice, Mama.
Yes. And then they're like, okay, Mama, this looks so nice. It looks so real. It looks so alive. And my husband said, I think you must stop now. So he said, no, it's enough. Stop.
So tell us something. Did you go to school to study art, or is it just a passion, or you were just, it's a gift? It is within the blood, within the veins, because I am not as artistic.
I didn't study art.
You just woke up and decided.
No, but I mean, I've always asked myself this question: that is art something you are born with? I mean, is talent something you are born with, or is talent something you are born with, or is talent something? Oh, hello! People are bidding already. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the question is, I always ask myself: is talent something you are born with, or is talent something you are taught?
Okay.
All right. And why am I asking myself all these questions? It's because I started loving to draw when I was 3 years old. What happened? I am in Pietermaritzburg with my dad, with my mom, my older sister, and you were not born. All right. You were not born. And my dad was a creative guy. Like, he could play the trumpet. He was an amazing artist, all right? And he had this drawing book. And good drawing book, yeah, and the one thing he had on his front page was a rose. This rose had the perfect shading, the perfect colors. Everything was so perfect in that art piece of his, and he used pen and pencil. All right, so when I started preschool when I was 3 years old, I mean, it was play school. So play school, they would just give us crayons and pencils and, you know, to just sketch the whole day until break time. So at school, unfortunately, I went to a school where art was not offered. And I would have a drawing book. I'd always draw. And everyone that went to primary school with me knows that I used to love drawing. I think when I was that child that actually went to school to pass to the next grade but focus on my art. You know what I mean? Okay, sure. Fast forward, I go to high school. Ne? Well, you already have a picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they had a painting of a ladybird.
Yeah.
In the school library that was drawn by her.
Yeah.
It was even fading off.
No. The school library.
St. Michael's
High school.
Yes.
Ah, really? Even after I left?
Yes.
Wow.
It was there. A ladybird.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting, because there's so many stories to tell. Because funny enough, when I was 18, I had a tattoo
Of a ladybird.
of a ladybird. And I was so short then, but it started growing. So now it's up here. So now I understand.
Careful of the decisions you make.
Okay, back to the story. High school, girls' high school, St. Michael's High School, St. Manzini, at the Kingdom of Eswatini. Amazing school. I really enjoyed that school so much. But still, I really enjoyed me going there for fun. When a school concert, anything creative, I was there. I was that girl. And yeah, so for me to make extra money at school, I used to do people's hair. Break time. And then lunchtime, I'm doing tweezing and all of that stuff. And yeah, so it started like that, and then just the whole creative thing started happening for me. And but growing up in a small town, and everyone telling you that you'll never be something if you do art. I mean, I used to draw, school concerts. I used to draw those posters by hand, like A1 posters, and I draw that and distribute them in all the high schools in Swaziland, which is graphic design. But I did my graphic design by hand.
Yay! Okay, moving right along.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. We'll go back to the stories again, because I've got so many stories. Woo!
Back to the lion. Back to the lion.
Yeah.
So, this, I don't think this has ever been done before.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is most probably the first auction, and how much would you love for this painting to go for?
Okay, I don't know how much I wanted to go for, but I do know that the bidding price starts at
that's the minimum bidding price, and who's taking it home?
Ikalala 2,000 rands, 2,000 emalangeni. Ikalala.
Okay, we've got the Black Lincoln who are sitting on 1.7 already.
Hey friend.
Hello.
So 2,000, now we have 2.5.
We've got Quinlan, so at 2.5.
Okay.
So long can you please tell us, Queen Ranzu, you're the highest bid right now, at this moment, at this hour, but we've got till 7, so we still have time. So tell us, during this pandemic, what challenges have you had as an artist?
Who me? Challenges me. I'm kidding. Challenges. I had a few challenges because now I have to go and get my art supplies in school.
Study for music is a 2.5.
Yay! So my challenges are my art supplies were closed, so I couldn't get my canvases and stuff. But lucky enough, I had loose canvas. Okay. Loose canvas that comes in a roll. So at least I was able to paint here and there. And then when you have loose canvas, I need to go to whatever frame that you want. Like this. What's the beat now?
Okay, we've got Ayanda 3.5. Hey, Ayanda. Going for 3.5, going for 3.5, and who's going to top that up?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I will see you. And you, the highest bidder for the day.
So far.
Okay, we've got Vicky there, 3.8, 3.8,
Hey,
and still going.
We are at what?
3.8, and still going. We've got so much time. So much time. She looks so uncomfortable holding the brush. So clearly her skills are something else while painting.
Okay, guys, let me show you. Can I show you how I hold it in paintbrush? So this is how I hold a paintbrush. So this is how I hold a pen. And this is how I hold my makeup brushes. And this is me. Why do you say it's uncomfortable? Is it weird?
Because you are weird.
Weird is good. Weird is good. Weird is good though.
Underdog for sure, join. Hello. So Wanda, tell us about the rest of the artwork that you've done and the people that have been supporting your art.
Okay. So
And who you've done art for.
okay. Sure, I can't mention that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit too personal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's very personal. I mean, these are paying clients, so it's not like we're doing favors for each other. However, first of all, I've got very supportive friends around me, and my friends, those are my first clients, by the way. Like, they ordered art, and I started doing art for my friends, and then I started getting strangers. I mean, thanks to social media, that, you know, people slide into my DMs and order paintings here and there. And yeah, so far it's been amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for loving my style of art, which is black and white with a touch of color.
Okay, so we've got questions. How big is the art, the painting?
Okay,
This one in
this
particular.
is 1.5 by, no, this is 2 meters by 1.5. So it's quite big. It's really big. Let me stand next to it. So it's that big. It's really wide. It's really wide. That's why I had to, like, when I started doing it, I had to do it on the floor. And then I took it up to the wall when I started adding color.
So that is what? 2?
The size,
Yes.
2 meters by 1.5.
Okay, that's 2 meters by 1.5.
Yeah. And so how high are we now with the bidding?
We are still on 3.8.
We are 3.8.
Now we are on 3,850.
Yeah. So we're selling this painting, and it will be sold to the highest bidder. And once it's sold, we're gonna have it framed. The highest bidder will have to tell me what frame they would prefer. Obviously, I'll send you options of what this would actually look like for your house or your office or a hotel. Who knows? So, so yeah, I'll advise you, and you'll also let me know what you want for the framing.
And we are sitting on 4,300 rand. Woo!
And who's that?
And we are sitting on 4,600 rand.
Who's that?
It's no one there's one name. Pin Ransu was on 4,300.
Okay.
No one there's one is on 4,600.
Nice. Okay.
I think my voice is annoying.
I'm just used to it. So, yeah, what else were you asking?
Tell us about where has your painting taken you so far?
It has taken me from Eswatini to Johannesburg. No. Okay, so on the serious note, so I went to Hong Kong because I won. My first art winning was in Swaziland when I was in high school. And I was 14 for World Book Day. So they said all the kids that are artistic, they must draw something for a World Book Day poster that will rotate for the organization. And my painting won. That was the first time I won for art. And yeah, I got my award and I got like lots of books. And then the second time I won the body painting at Gallagher Estate. I need to be a professional beauty. So I'm a professional makeup artist. So when I was still at school studying, my principal called me to her office and told me that there's going to be this competition, your body art. And since you're the best student in this course, I would love for you to participate. Yeah? Not to me, no, sure, honey. Say no more. Nahamba, Nafika Lapa, full body painting. No, yes. And then I won, and then I had to go and attend Hong Kong in another beauty expo. And yeah, and then I also won best student. Let me show you my award. Yeah, yeah.
We are currently sitting on 5,000.
Yay!
Underdog for sure.
Yay!
We see you. We recognize
So
you.
this is
Highest
the
score
award.
so far.
Okay, this is the award. I don't know if you can see it. There. I'm on the Fihla Makeup Design School, Parktown. Best full-time makeup artistry learner. So yeah, it's there. Proof. Whoop whoop. So yeah, it's that again. Back to the
I'm
story.
still away in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hong Kong.
Oh, we are now. Hong Kong now. Okay.
So I attended that expo. Amazing. Thanks to Services Sita for taking me to Hong Kong. Then from there I went to Bangkok,
Okay.
Thailand, and yeah. So I did like a little short course, and it was nice. It was amazing. And then I came back home. Fast forward.
We are on 5,000.
Fast forward. Yeah. Where else did I go? And then I started going to America. So America. Nakona, it was work. So, what else do you want to know?
We're still in America, and I'm sure there's more to it.
Yeah. I've got so many stories. I don't know what to
Just
say.
tell us of the places.
Oh, and also I want to sound like bragging, name dropping.
You are allowed to brag. It is your work, it is your doings, it is your time, it is your effort, it is your skill, it is you, it is your blood, it is your veins. It is no more one day.
Okay, so what took me to America? Makeup took me to America.
Paris.
Makeup? I'm going all of my countries.
Okay. I thought you were done.
No.
Okay, we're still going, we're still on the
There's
journey.
so much time.
We are still traveling, we are boating. We are currently on 5,150.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now. Yeah. So
We're
now
still moving.
after America, I come
But
back.
another 30 minutes to go.
We're here now, guys. This is good stuff.
Progress.
Okay. So 5,000 rand. Amazing. So my art pieces, the smallest art pieces I normally do for my clients start from sizes 1 meter by 1 meter. And all my art pieces, the reason why I prefer doing big art pieces is because I have to put texture, I have to put color. So with the paintings that I do, the style that I do, I want you to feel, because when I go to an art gallery and whatever, I always want to feel, like I wanna feel the painting. You know what I mean? So that's why then I just love it. I love how you look at your portraits and you can actually feel some part of it. And when you've got, I have a client that asked me that, can his daughter touch the painting? I said, of course, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
I want the kids to see the painting and feel. Because for some reason, for me, if I feel something, it sticks in my head. Am I making sense? Am I being deep?
Both.
So, yeah, when I feel something, it goes into my head and it stays, the memory stays. It's almost like I'm snapshotting it. That.
Hello. George, hello.
It's like Nyashota, yeah. It's like Nyashota.
Screen grabbing, maybe.
No, screen grabbing is when you're grabbing the screen.
Okay.
You know, we are taking an image into the brain. So I think it's like Nyashota. It's like when you
image capturing, maybe.
Yeah, well, that in English, but yeah,
It's like what else?
yeah. So Nyashota.
So we've got a question. How long did this painting take?
This one. I started 2 weeks after the announcement lockdown, which is in March. So I only finished because I used the base is acrylic paint. I used acrylic paint for the white and the black, and then once that was dry, I used when I brought in color, oil paint. So oil paint dries after a while, you know. And oil paint was that I still added texture. So the drying process just takes a long time. And it actually dried up now, excuse me, it dried end of July.
Someone says the painting looks like them.
Like who?
Last can see a trailers.
Painting looks like me. Oh, hello. Have you ever not finished a painting? Yes. I've got just one painting that I didn't finish. Let me get it. Good question, Zukola M. I've got one painting that I never finished, and I can't finish it.
Are you planning on finishing it though?
Hey, I don't know. I don't think so.
What's challenging about it?
Hi, Nkate. Hey, Nkatele, guys. So, the question was, do I have a painting that I never finished? This is the painting that I never finished. And hence, you don't see my signature. And yeah, I don't know.
Did you get lost?
I like the green in the beginning. I was like, ooh, green, whatever. And then I started doing the orbit. And this was my first attempt to orbit. And then I was like, okay, now that I've done the orbit, do I now put it in as a pupil? Or do I make an eye? So I started twisting it around, like, okay, do I make an eye or whatever? Then I decided, no, let me make hands. And now these hands, I don't know. So I'm done with this art piece. So it does happen that I do not finish a painting, and it's a lot, but this is the only one. I always finish when I start.
Are you planning on working on it in future?
I don't know. And also it's small. It's really small.
Okay, and we've got Britannia asking what inspires you the most.
What inspires me the most? Beautiful houses. Beautiful houses. That's what inspires me the most. Beautiful houses, and I also learn a lot of things from what my kids talk about. So the best stories that I get from my kids is when they have breakfast. We've got this white round table where they go and sit together. So Metu is 8 years old, Mati is 7. So Metu is a boy, Mati is a girl. So they're always talking in the morning before they go to school. So that's where I get stories, that's where they talk to me. They're almost like, they're always interviewing me. My kids are my biggest fans and they're always telling me, Mama, you're so creative.
Lion. And I've got another question. Why should people buy the painting?
Okay. So I call this painting the African.
No, it's why should people buy art?
Why should people buy art?
Yes. Why should people buy art?
People should buy art because art is precious. Art is something you keep forever. Art is something that fills a cold room. Art is something that you can look at for the longest time and dream. Art is something that I love, and when I go to people's houses, the first thing I look at, before I even look at the furniture or whatever, I look at what's on their wall. And art fills up a space. Like if you have a bare wall and you don't know what to put.
And I also feel it depends on how you interpret it.
Yeah.
As an individual, of course. Because what she can see in a painting is completely different from what I would see.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like when I'm drawing something, sometimes I ask the kids, what do you see? And the boy will tell me something else. The girl will tell me something else. And I was actually drawing something completely different. And I mean, I love that.
And Les is actually asking what makes yours unique?
What?
Your
My
painting.
painting. Okay. So I can draw.
And we are on 5,200.
Yay! I can draw anything, but for me to actually call myself an artist now is because I found my style of art,
Which is?
black and white with a touch of color. Alright. And
Wait, explain touch of color.
touch of color can be any color. Like if you are my client, and ufuna a painting, where do we start? Hey, morning. I want a painting for my house or for my office, and it's okay. What image do you have that you love? So, excuse me. Some people prefer a portrait. Some people have this image that maybe growing up, there was a picture that they loved and they want to bring it back to life and blow it up and make it look big for their house. Because in a memory, whatever. So, and then we sit down and then we decide, okay, let me see what I can do with this image. And then we start working around it. And yeah, it's a process. It's not like, it's just like, oh, okay, give me a picture and da 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 da. I connect with my clients.
And we are still on 5,200 Rand.
Yeah.
Highest bid so far.
Okay. So I connect with my clients and we build
Yes, I am within.
Okay. So, and we connect. And yeah, and then in terms of the touch of color, in terms of the touch of color, okay, what's your favorite color?
Someone just said something. They said painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt. And poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. That's nice.
That's a nice quote.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, someone was asking about the dimensions of the African lion. Okay, we got back to that. We went past that. And then moving right along. I want to know, explain no more this day before the painting and when no one gets into studio to actually start painting.
Oh,
What goes on no Monday's day, and how do we get to the painting part?
okay.
And how does no one get into her element? Who say, listen, this is it now. This is what I'm going to do. This is my time.
Okay. Okay, so I wake up in the morning, I prepare the kids, I take them to school, I come back. That's if I'm not shooting, like if I'm not on set, because sometimes the call times are 8 to 5 a.m. So I just leave at like 4 in the morning. And then days where I'm shoot can take the whole day, I come back at home at night. And that's why I'm tired, okay? So chances of me painting now again. But on another normal day, I wake up, prep everyone, go drop it off at school, the kids, and then come back, start designing, because I get graphic design clients, and I work on stuff, and then I go to the printers, I print the product, and then from there, I go and deliver at a company. These are your annual reports, your business cards, all those things, flyers and whatever, like logos, all of those things, drop it off.
I have a question for you. All right. So, what energy do you think this piece of art will exude in someone's space?
Please repeat the question.
What energy do you think this piece of art will exude
Eventually, when someone
in someone's
takes
space?
Okay.
and they put it on.
Yeah, what energy?
For me personally, because I'm not that person, for me personally, when I see this painting, what it does, the energy that it does for me, if I'm feeling low, the minute I walk in, when you walk into this painting, the eyes draw you in, alright? And once it draws you in, the color brings in happy colors into your soul. So for me, it's like, after a long day, it's like, I'll just sit and look at this painting.
Yay, we've got someone at 6,000!
Yay!
Shine on timeline.
Who's that?
Says coffee chat.
Yay, coffee
Going at 6,000, 6,000, 6,000.
Yay.
Highest bidder so far.
Okay. Did I answer you?
Yes, you did.
And
You were still telling us about your no one did things.
oh yeah, and then around lunch hour, this is me running around and preparing now to go and collect the kids.
Still listening?
Okay, so then around Mama 3, I bring the kids at home and then then I'm starting to cook supper for the family and I'm catching up with the kids. Hey, challenge busy guys, whoa, my life. And then after that, supper 6 p.m. we're eating and then we catch up on TV and just like little stories. And 8 o'clock the kids go to bed. I do maybe like an hour, 30 minutes of my favorite shows. And then 10 o'clock.
In all of that, when do you paint?
Well, it's coming.
That's the part I'm waiting for.
So 10 o'clock, everyone is now in their bedrooms. This is me now, being the ghost of the house.
Why 10 p.m. though?
Because that's when I start thinking better.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's quiet. It's just quiet, guys. Like, no one is calling me. No one is asking for anything from me. This is now my me time. And it's in a studio. And keep painting. Yeah, paint. Oh, then I put music. So the music you hear in good background. That's like the type of music I play when I'm painting. So it's like dead quiet. So this is the type of music I play when I'm painting. So it's like an instrumental hip hop beat. So it just calms me down, and I enjoy it. But I don't look at time. Okay, this is the part where I don't look at time. I'm just painting. I'm alone in this world, and I'm so weird, and it's okay, and I love being me.
So
and
with the paintings that you've done and you've delivered to people, how has the feedback been? And when you're done with the painting, do you actually sit down and think, wow, I'm freaking amazing?
No. No. So I don't feel like I'm amazing. Why? Because every time I have to think,
we're still sitting on 6,000 from my. Oh, we are 7,500. Woohoo! Who's that? Coffee chat. You're sitting on 7,500. Hey, coffee chat. So and then we've got another. Well, okay, you didn't answer my last question, but I think these are important as well. It says, have you found it easier to create during lockdown? Of which you say, have you found it easier to create during? Yeah, have you found it easier to create during lockdown?
No.
Suppliers were closed.
Suppliers were closed. My canvas people were closed. Hey guys, being at home, it's not like you wake up and think, oh, okay. Like I need to be by the streets for me to be inspired and come back home and be like, that's why I love spending time with people. Yeah. Just like
I asked you a question, and what was my question?
Yeah, I still want to answer that, baby. At night, that's when I paint, guys. And I will paint until the sun comes up. Like for me, sleeping is a luxury. Ne? I'm so okay with sleeping at 5 a.m., up at 6 o'clock, starting the new day, and I'm sleeping at 10 a.m. again. Like my time is not what the society has created for other people. Like I basically say, I live in my own world, and it's so nice, and there's no rules, and it's just like, yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to know about the
My
feedback.
body clock is completely different from other people.
I wanted to know about the feedback that you received from other people you've done painting for.
So, wow. So I become attached to a painting, and every time it has to go.
10 minutes to go, and we are sitting on 7,500.
So every time a painting has to go, I feel like something is just leaving my soul. Like I don't know if it makes sense, but I get so attached to a painting. But I mean, it has to go. It just has to go.
If someone says every artist was first an amateur, don't give up. Nice show, keep pushing, make it better, girls. Thank you. Block and traders.
That's when the forex.
Huh?
That's when the forex.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys.
So, feedback. What feedback have you received?
Good feedback, eh? Good feedback.
It's okay.
And what have been the setbacks of being a painter? Because most probably, I'm sure you do get people who will order, but they never pitch up ever again, or someone is just not sure what they want, but they want a painting. Do you actually suggest, if someone says, no, I want a painting, and they don't really know what they want? I want a painting for my house, and they don't know what they want. So would you like come up with suggestions, go see the house, ask them what they love? How do you get people involved and engaged, school people about paintings and art? Okay. Hey guys! You wanna have so we're going to make some more money. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Okay, those are my kids. Okay, yeah, back to your question. The thing is, some people don't understand art, and it's almost like some people you have to teach teach them what art is. Some people just know how to go to a shop and buy an art piece and go back home. But if you go to an artist to ask for an art piece, it's almost like you have to connect with the clients and explain to them, because some people they're clueless about it. Some people love the idea of art, but they're not sure if they want to buy it. And it's okay. Some people, and I always tell some people that, you know what, this is my style. And my style, I wish everyone must love it. That is just impossible.
It's subjective, yes.
So some people will love it, some people won't love it, and it's okay. So if you know me and you don't love my style, it's okay. Like, don't try and buy an art piece from me just because you want to. But you are going to be stuck with that art piece forever. So rather buy something that you love. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is just my style. You might love it, you might not love it.
We're sitting in on 7.5. It's 6 minutes to go. Any other bidder?
Before we close, and the
7.5.
Got 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Can we push it longer? Like, it just feels like it was 10 minutes. Guys, no.
It's been an hour already.
7.5, 7.5. Anyone for 7.6? 8,000, 10,000.
Like anyone to just throw that number.
Let's just round it off to 10K.
We're
Anyone?
about to close it off. We're about to close it
About to
off.
close it in 5 minutes.
We are
The highest bidder is at 7.5.
Alright.
I've got a permanent smile on my face right now.
Right.
Oh, we got 8,000.
Oh, hello. 7.5 for life.
We got 8,000. Let's round it off to 10K.
Yay!
Do you have anyone? 8.1, 8.5, 8.6, 9,000? 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go.
This is when I start doing the drums.
Let's round it off.
That is Welisa for life. It's 8,000. Anyone to bid 8.5? 9,000? 10,000?
What did I do?
And you are currently sitting on?
8,000.
Okay, one day. We need to know, so who made this?
Oh, we got 8.5 from Coffee Chat.
Hello,
Welisa for life and Coffee Chat. I added.
So, who has made this auction possible, and who would you like to thank? And
4 minutes to go.
You know the drill.
Okay. We are at what?
8.5. Coffee Chat. 8.5. Anyone to bid 9,000? 9.5, 10,000. We got 4 minutes to go.
So who would you like to say your thank yous to before we knock off?
Guys, are we not finishing this at past?
Oh, must we?
We have 4 minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes to go.
I would love to say thank you to you, obviously, because you helped with this auction. And Jessie with the voice behind the camera.
The guy behind the camera.
And my kids, my husband. And obviously our sponsors, McNabs. Thank you so much, McNabs. This helps me every night when I'm painting.
Oh, we have 9,000. 3 minutes to go.
From who?
Welisa for life.
Oh, hey, Welly. Guys, can we just round it up to 10 quickly?
Let's round it up to 10,000. We got 2 minutes to go.
And I'd love to thank McNabs for sponsoring, and enjoy the drinks. I usually take the energy drink.
So I guess our highest bidder is 10,000 from Valentine. The live is about to go off in 2 minutes. So Valentine, Zoe, going once, going twice, and it goes to Valentine, Zoe at 10,000. Congratulations! Oh my God, Copy Chat came through 10,200. Oh my God!
We're not closing.
Oh my God! 1 minute to go and Copy Chat just did it. Going once, going twice.
Sorry, though.
We are at once now.
10,200. Go. And we've got how many minutes to go?
A minute to go.
Okay. So we are 10,200.
Yep.
Right.
Hi, Kiki. Love the song so much. Do you love
The painting goes to Coffee Chat at 10,200. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you guys next
Thank you so much.
Hold on.
King, you know it. King already.